And a very pleasant good afternoon, everyone. It's Wednesday afternoon. It is hump day. And I welcome you to WhiteBoard weather on this third day of June 2020. I hope you're enjoying your Wednesday so far. It is breezy outside. It is warm. And it's gotten a bit more humid since this morning as well. Now, I will let you know we're still watching for the potential of showers and some stronger thunderstorms this afternoon. There's not much in the area right now, but there is potential. And the reason I say that, just from a trained eye perspective, I can look outside my back window and I can see a variety of things. First off, I see the wind energy moving through the atmosphere. Aloft, the winds are strong and they're starting to mix down to the surface at least a little bit. That's why we have 15-mile-an-hour winds with some 25-mile-an-hour gusts. Also, of note, I look back to the sky and I can see cumulus clouds building up over the course of this afternoon. That tells me that the air is rising. It's becoming a little more unstable over the course of the afternoon. Now, the one thing so far that is missing is sort of a widespread triggering mechanism. But that is where the approaching cold front is going to come into play as we head through the next several hours. The position of that boundary combined with the wind energy and the instability will likely lead to scattered showers and storms. The question remains where across western Pennsylvania will be the favored area for some of those stronger storms. And I have at least my thoughts on who I think is most at risk to see a strong thunderstorm this afternoon. So let's get inside and we will talk about some of that weather information. Again, thanks for joining me this afternoon. Hope you're having a great afternoon. I'm going to set the camera down. If you're watching live, welcome. If you're watching at your leisure, welcome as well. Now, one thing I do want to mention, so I don't forget to do it later, is if you have some heavy weather that moves through your area, and if it is safe, get some pictures, either of the really dark clouds before they roll in, any storm damage, anything that is interesting, and share it with me. Pittsburgh Weather Now at gmail.com is the email address, or you can just post it on the Facebook page and I will find it. But again, if it's safe and if you're comfortable, grab some images of the heavy weather that could be developing in parts of the area this afternoon. All right, let's head over to the computer and break it down for you. This is my website, first off, pittsburghweathernow.com. Visit it frequently if you don't mind. Lots of good stuff on there, from the photo galleries to the weather records tab right at the top of the homepage, to educational posts, and of course, each and every WhiteBoard weather is to be found there in the library, in addition to the Pittsburgh Weather Now shop. And you can listen to the WhiteBoard weather theme song from my buddies at Good Brother Earl anytime you like. It is right there at the top of the homepage. And you can also visit and support the sponsors that support me: Martin Lawn Services, Moon Golf, Braun Bostich and Associates, Aaron Buell Insurance Agency, and of course, my good friend Lisa Wilson and the Lisa Wilson Real Estate Team at RE/MAX Select Realty. So shout out to all the sponsors. Please, please, please support them whenever possible. All right, let's head over and check out radar right now. This is as of 5 after 3 this afternoon. So this will be an evolving radar over the course of the afternoon. You can see pretty quiet across most of the area. Some showers, some thunderstorms beginning to pop, but they're doing so right now south of I-70. You can see southeastern Ohio and down in the vicinity of Morgantown. But again, it is quiet locally at the moment. Here is the way it plays out in terms of our atmospheric conditions at the moment. Low to mid 80s, that is our temperature column right here. You can pick out a location like Beaver County, which is in Beaver Falls, 83. It's 81 in Pittsburgh and Washington at 81. DP means dew point, which is the measure of moisture in the atmosphere. Our dew points have inched up into the low and mid 60s. Again, that means the atmosphere is holding more moisture, so there is potential for some heavy downpours of rain if we can get some showers and thunderstorms to pop. Wind, as I mentioned, decent wind energy out of the west at about 15 miles an hour sustained, with gusts of about 20 and 25 miles per hour. Here's a look at the surface map projection for 8 o'clock this evening. You'll notice that cold front that I mentioned sort of stretched out across western PA and Ohio. So again, watch for things to pop the next few hours. I do think by early evening, though, any thunderstorm threat, at least of a stronger variety, will start to shift further south and east. You see what that red area is? That is the favored area by 8 o'clock this evening for stronger thunderstorms. And I think overall, the favored area for stronger storms will be south of Pittsburgh. That's not to say you couldn't pop a shower or a thunderstorm anywhere, but the best chance to see a stronger one, I think, is going to come in from Pittsburgh on south. Here is Thursday morning. The issue with this front, I just showed you, notice how it goes stationary. That's the red and blue alternating line that becomes stationary across the area tonight and tomorrow, which means with the boundary lingering close by, we could pop a shower at times tomorrow, especially south. And then it looks like by Friday, that boundary finally starts to get moving. This is Friday morning, but it gets a push from a secondary front. And as this secondary front passes, it could bring a couple showers Friday, but what it will do is clean things out just in time for the weekend. So that's the breakdown on the surface map. Now, in terms of, again, the favored area for a stronger storm, you see where the yellow is, that yellow coloring? It's from about Pittsburgh on south. That swath of, say, Pittsburgh down through Washington, Greensburg, Uniontown, Waynesburg, Morgantown, that is the favored area for a stronger or potentially severe storm this afternoon. Again, that's not to say anyone couldn't see one, but the more likely area is going to be south of Pittsburgh between now and probably about 8 o'clock this evening. While I have you at the computer, just a quick update on Tropical Storm Cristobal. You get the full treatment here. You get all the weather information. Cristobal, down here in the southern Gulf of Mexico near the Bay of Campeche. Actually, it's made landfall in the Yucatan Peninsula, but it's going to go back out over the waters, and you can see it's expected at this point to track north across the Gulf, and right now, the anticipated landfall is going to be as a tropical storm along the Louisiana coast early Monday next week. So it's no threat to anyone in the U.S., at least not for the next several days. So it's easy for us to watch between now and the weekend. So FYI about Cristobal. All right, quickly, going to run down a few birthdays and a national day or two. Rafael Nadal, if you're a fan of men's tennis, you know his name well. Anderson Cooper, CNN, and the late Chuck Barris. He used to host the Gong Show, if you remember that show from way back when. It is National Egg Day, so it is an excellent day to have yourself an egg or two. Egg-exceptional, some would say. It's National Running Day today. If you're a runner, you can go for an extra long jog. And finally, it's National Repeat Day today. You heard me. It's National Repeat Day today. Let me say it one more time. It's National Repeat Day today. All right, let's head over to the whiteboard. I'll give you all the information you need to know, and I'll repeat it if necessary. Here you go, PittsburghWeatherNow.com. That's your home for everything whiteboard weather. Visit it frequently, my friends. Your sunset time tonight, 8:45. Sunrise on your Thursday, 5:51. Thunderstorm threats. If one pops in your neighborhood, the main concern is going to be for wind gusts, small hail, and I think there's a localized threat for some flash flooding. And I think, again, that's going to be mainly south. That's not for everyone. The key word there is localized, which means there could be an isolated couple spots that get a heavier downpour of rain for an extended period of time. So something to watch. Cristobal, as I mentioned, in the Gulf through Sunday, so we will be watching it. Tonight, 65, scattered evening thunderstorms, mild and muggy. Then tomorrow, 80 degrees, warm and humid, an afternoon thunder shower possible, especially south as you get on the other side of that stationary boundary. And then tomorrow night, balmy with clouds, 64. Again, Friday, that boundary still lingers, and there'll be a second front coming through in the afternoon. So an afternoon shower, much of the time Friday, not raining, partly sunny and 83 degrees. How about the weekend? 80 degrees on Saturday, a mixture of clouds and sunshine. Sunday, comfortable, 75 degrees. That is beautiful. And Monday, pleasant with sunshine and 77 degrees. So we'll pop a couple storms late this afternoon, this evening. There'll be a couple around tomorrow. Again, much of the time, though, tomorrow not raining. And there'll be a couple around Friday. And then the weekend, rain-free for all. Saturday, Sunday, and even Monday, mostly sunny and 77 degrees. So that is all the information that you need to know. You got it simply accurate. You got it no hype. That's what we're all about here. It's about forecasting. It's not about fearcasting, my friends. You'll never get a fearcast here. Again, a reminder, if you see a cool weather shot, snap a photo, send it to me. The email is pittsburghweathernow@gmail.com. Please share Whiteboard Weather with your Facebook friends. Just click the little share button as we continue to expand our viewership across social media. So please click that little share button. Sent stars today. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Appreciate your support. That is going to do it for today. If needed, if the weather goes downhill in a hurry, I'll be watching it from my bunker this afternoon. And if it does, I'll jump in with another quick update at some point this afternoon, should it warrant. So if you want to check back, there you could probably find it live if you're on at that time, or you can watch it if you get on and you see that another post was made. Anyway, I digress. Have a great rest of this afternoon, everybody. Right now, I'll plan on seeing you tomorrow morning, 7:30 a.m. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe, stay healthy, my friends. And as always, peace. See ya.